Watch this video to the end so you can see how I made these awesome customs. Let's start off with this Kong figure. I actually think it's pretty good. I like the gray and brown, however it's some sculpted detail that's not painted, like these scars on the legs and arms, and also the beast glove. And all I'm really going to be doing is adding some paint to these small details. And the colors I'm going to be using for Kong is yellow, silver, and some red. For the scars on the figure, I decided to mix some black and red together. The reason being is because I felt like I wanted like a wine red color instead of a bright red color for the scarring. And I think the color came out pretty good. It looks realistic to me. And let me tell you, painting these small details is actually kind of a challenge because you don't want it to bleed into unnecessary areas. Now I think I applied the paint very well into this figure and I'm so far liking how it's coming out. When you're making these customs, make sure to add multiple coats because one will not be enough. Speaking of that, you also want to make sure to seal your paint. I personally use Mod Podge. Next is the Godzilla figure, and oh man, there's a lot of work to be done. For one, these colors are extremely inaccurate and we're missing a lot of paint detail. One of the biggest challenges with this custom was trying to make a good pink color. I mixed white, red, and orange together and then continued to add more red to get that good pink color that I was looking for. I believe I added a total of 4 more drops of red when making this color. I started off by painting the small details like the eyes and even the elbows. I also painted the tail because that was the worst painted part of the figure. After I did all that, I decided to dry brush a sandy color over the figure. I did this to help bring out the sculpted detail, but it's also because of the fact that in the trailer, he did have this look. However, I still wasn't satisfied with the look of the figure. So I decided to mix black and green together to do a wash over it. And after a couple hours of working on this figure, this is how it came out. I think these figures came out great. Let's take a closer look. I gotta say, when I added the gloss Mod Podge to the scars, it made it look shiny, and I think that looks really cool. It makes it look shiny instead of a dull color like it was before. I'm also really impressed with how I was able to paint the beast glove. Yellow is a hard color to paint because it takes multiple coats, but I think it came out pretty clean. And I also think the silver and yellow matches really well. Now it's time for Godzilla, and this is my personal favorite, and I think it might be my best custom that I've done. It's crazy what dry brushing and a wash can do. It really brings out all that hidden detail that we really don't see much of. Funny enough, just like my Scar King custom, my biggest goal with this Godzilla was to make him look dirty and ashy, just like in the trailer. My only gripe with this custom is the fact that I wasn't able to achieve the glowing eyes like I was able to do with Scar King. So I'm hoping maybe in the future I'll be able to figure it out and come back to this custom and fix it. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the original Playmates figure next to my custom. These comparisons are just to show how much better these figures will look with just a little bit more paint detail. Make sure to like this video and comment down below what do you guys think of these figures, and I'll see you all in the next one.